Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Now it's second down here. Toss play to the outside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Back to pass. It's Rashada. Receiver makes the grab. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. You pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dawgs! They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, and he lobs it deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Keen on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Handoff heading left.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Rashada. Receiver makes the catch. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They bring him down quickly, a short and pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback. And they'll set up with PAT. The PAT is no good. Wow. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll tackle him right over 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The game makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. Tackle, but first down. Receivers are bunched together. An inside deal now from the shotgun.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
He's tackled at the 41. Third down coming up.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
13.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Rashada. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Catch made on the out route, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Frazier. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Might have to try the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 6. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. Tackle made after the completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
will take over 1st and 10.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. He has first down yardage at the 46. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Georgia.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Can he get there on the ground? And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Heading left after the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough.
First and 10.
It's a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll test the right side here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Defense out of bounds at the 42. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Breaking free at the 35. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Touchdown, Dawgs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Matthews. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. Catch made, it's a big play inside the 30. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. No way to run up the middle.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Dropping back, it's Rashada. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. So here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the fire.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he... But now, you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a 1st down.
So 5-point game, they need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it. On
1st and 10, looking to throw. caught in the backfield. It's Haynes.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. They go in front in the final minute of play. Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play. Dropping back, it's Rashada. Caught, completion. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a